The global artificial intelligence landscape in early 2026 has shifted toward autonomous agents that can think and act without constant human intervention at scale. Meta has released Llama 5 into a world where proprietary giants like OpenAI and Google DeepMind are locking their most advanced reasoning capabilities away. This creates a massive high-stakes gap for industries needing to maintain data sovereignty while deploying high-performance agentic systems across their local infrastructure. As we analyze the latest benchmarks from the NIST AI Risk Management Framework, it is clear that open weights are now challenging closed models. Organizations from Silicon Valley to Singapore are questioning if the era of expensive API calls is finally ending in favor of sovereign local intelligence. Today we dive deep into whether Llama 5 is truly winning the agent race or if it is just hype in a crowded market. By the end of this deep dive, you will understand the technical architecture of Llama 5 and how its tool use compares to proprietary systems. We will also explore the strategic advantages of distributed inference and how you can implement these open-source agentic frameworks in your own enterprise. I am your lead architect from at AI Knowledge is Power and at Experto TIC, bringing you 2026 state-of-the-art benchmarks and global research insights. This session provides a masterclass on navigating the shift from simple chatbots to fully autonomous agentic workflows using the latest open weight model weights. The current 2026 industry landscape is plagued by rising token costs and the lack of transparency in closed-source black box models from giants. Security leaders are increasingly concerned about data leaks when sending sensitive corporate information to external servers for processing via standard cloud-based API. Global research from Canada and Brazil highlights a growing demand for digital sovereignty where nations control their own neural networks and data processing layers. Meanwhile, the European Union AI Act has created a complex regulatory environment that favors transparent open-source models for high-risk digital transformation projects. Asia-Pacific markets, including India and China, are rapidly adopting Llama 5 to power massive-scale automation without being tied to Western cloud providers. The pain point is clear because organizations need models that are not only intelligent but also auditable and secure against evolving 2026 cyber threats. Many enterprises find themselves stuck between the raw power of closed models and the privacy and customization benefits of the open-source community. We are at a tipping point where the choice of architecture will determine the competitive advantage for the next decade of digital innovation efforts. Llama 5 introduces a specialized agentic tool use layer that allows it to interact with complex software environments through native function calling and execution. Research from the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany confirms that Llama 5 outperforms previous generations in handling multi-step reasoning tasks for industrial engineering. In the United States, the latest benchmarks show that open-source weights can achieve near parity with GPT-5 in specific domain-focused tasks. This regional performance surge is driving a new wave of localized AI development where every company can train and deploy its own specialized agents. Digital transformation return on investment is being redefined by the elimination of recurring per-token costs associated with proprietary AI model subscriptions and usage. By leveraging distributed inference across community clusters or internal hardware, organizations are reducing their operational expenses by over 40% in many cases. Strategic leaders are moving toward hybrid architectures that use open source for routine agentic tasks while reserving closed models for extremely rare edge cases. This approach ensures a scalable and cost-effective path to enterprise-wide automation while maintaining a high level of performance and reliability across systems. Cybersecurity in 2026 requires post-quantum defense mechanisms, and Llama 5 is being integrated into zero-trust architectures by innovators like Samsung SDS. Open-source safety guardrails allow for a level of transparency and community vetting that is simply impossible with proprietary models hidden behind an API. We must address the ethical implications of autonomous agents by following the NIST AI Risk Management Framework to ensure systems remain aligned and safe. Global digital trust depends on our ability to audit the decision-making process of AI agents, especially in critical sectors like healthcare and finance. Implementing an agentic framework requires a robust governance model that defines clear boundaries for autonomous actions and ensures human-in-the-loop oversight. The African innovation hubs are leading the way in developing lightweight governance protocols that enable rapid deployment without sacrificing security or local cultural values. Organizations should adopt a modular implementation strategy that starts with low-risk tasks before scaling to mission-critical operations across the entire enterprise. Effective governance also includes monitoring for model drift and ensuring that all agentic tool use is logged and verifiable by internal compliance teams. Let us look at a real-world example of how to configure Llama 5 for an autonomous coding agent using a specific architectural prompt. You can find the reference implementation files on our GitHub repository, which include a full environment setup for local distributed inference and testing. By utilizing the new Llama 5 configuration file, you can define specific tools and API endpoints that the agent can access during its execution. The demonstration shows the agent identifying a software bug, then searching for a solution, and finally applying a patch without any human developer intervention. This level of autonomy is made possible by the refined weights and the enhanced reasoning capabilities that Meta has built into the 2026 release. Watching the model navigate a complex file system and execute terminal commands in a sandboxed environment proves that open source is ready for production. When we connect the dots, we see that the real winner of the agent race is not a single model but the ecosystem. The aha moment comes when you realize that Llama 5 provides the foundation for a decentralized and truly democratic artificial intelligence future for all. We are moving from a world of centralized intelligence to a world of distributed expertise where every device can house a capable autonomous agent. The synthesis of global research and cutting-edge technology confirms that open source is the catalyst for the next phase of digital transformation. Your roadmap to mastering this technology starts with experimenting with Llama 5 on your local hardware or through community clusters available in your region. Follow the provided implementation framework to ensure your deployments are secure and compliant with the latest global standards and the EU AI Act. Join our community at AI Knowledge is powered to stay updated on the latest SOTA benchmarks and collaborative research projects from around the world in 2026. You should always turn knowledge into your greatest asset as you build the next generation. Channel powered by generative AI architecture.